This DJ's so funky, man.
What's going on, YouTube family? Welcome back for another video on the iBrain channel. Today I'm going to be doing some reviews on some sites that I just got. Early Father's Day gifts from the lovely wife. These reviews, or this unboxing per se, is going to be based off of, like, I'm not familiar with sites at all, right? Not by any means. So this is literally just going to be looking at this from the eye of someone who has no experience, no, can't tell cheap ones from bad ones or whatever, right? So, so I'm literally just gonna give you like honest opinions about what I think about them and how they feel. I did YouTube reviews on them, as well as read the Amazon reviews on them. So they are pretty decent, but in regards to like feel and look and stuff, I'm just gonna tell you exactly what I think about it straight out of the box. I have the AT3. So it's the AT3 RD50 red dot sight with 0.83 inches riser mount. That's pretty much what it is. So let's open it. And I pre-opened them already just to make sure everything I needed was in there, but I didn't attach it to my rifle yet or anything. So first thing that's in the bag or in the box when you open it is this case, which has attached lens covers, which is good. Little rubber case protected from nicks and scratches and stuff, so that's not bad. And I think the price on this one was 99 bucks. So let's take out this. So this, I'm assuming, is the riser mount, which makes sense. So that just sits on top of your rifle or whatever you're putting it on, and there's a Picatinny rail up there to attach the red dot sight itself. So on the box it says, so it's a 2 MOA red dot reticle, and for those of you who don't know what that means, when I did the lovely Google search, basically if you see anything 1 MOA, 2 MOA, 3 MOA, etc., it's basically a minute of angle, and essentially a 2 MOA red dot reticle, which is the size of the dot in the sight, should give you approximately a 2-inch group at about 100 yards. So when we go to the range, you'll see how true that is. So it's a parallax-free design, 11 brightness settings. It uses CR2032 batteries, which is good. And that's one of the main reasons why I asked for this one as my Father's Day gift, is because CR32 or 2032 is a more common battery aside from like, AA or AAA. So I figured I'd want something that I can just easily, if my battery dies out at the range or something, I can just go to the store and grab. Up to 50,000 hour battery life. It's 100% waterproof and fog proof, and it has a transferable lifetime warranty. So that's awesome. So here is the red dot sight itself. I'm just gonna bring that in close to you guys so you can see. I just have to see where the lens is. Okay, boom. All right, put that to the side. Comes with a nice little, I think these are like the microfiber cloths to keep the lens clean, so that's cool. Comes with a Allen key to mount it, so that's awesome. And then it comes with this sticker right here, so that'll be going on the safe. So it does have a set of removable, well at least they're supposed to be removable, right? Lens covers, just in case you don't want to have that rubbery case on it. I haven't decided which one I want to do yet. So that's that. So now this part right here is the rear, and that's the front. And so here's the brightness settings here. So if we go to 1, and it turns on, and I can see it pretty clearly, number 1. I mean, it is nighttime, so I'm sure that has an effect on it, but yeah. And in regards to the eye relief, they say it's unlimited. And even at this distance, I can see the dot pretty clear with both eyes open. So you guys should really try to get you guys to be able, oh, there it goes, boom, right there. So that's 11. So like I said, plenty bright. Trying to get it close to the lens for you guys, boom. So that's 11, pretty bright. It kind of does look like a little starburst, but at the same time it doesn't. I don't know, I'm not bothered by it. But if I put it on 1 and then do what I just did, can you guys see it? Yeah, boom, there you go. And that's setting number 1. So it's plenty bright. So if I go to like, a lot of people say they leave it on like 4 or 5. Yeah, that's definitely plenty bright. Boom. So that's number 4, and you can see it clearly right there. So nice bright dot, easy to see. So here you dial the brightness right here, and it's nice and rigid, so it feels like it's gonna last a while. And the AT3 Tactical, they got some really good ratings on on Amazon. So I was really excited about that and kind of curious. But it feels nice and sturdy. It feels good. Then you have your windage and elevation knobs. Not sure exactly which one is which, but if you look in the manual, it'll definitely tell you. So that's the red dot sight. What I also got was it's a 1.5 to 3.5 flip out magnifier, and this was by Feyachi on Amazon. Super inexpensive. I think it was like about $75 or something like that. So super inexpensive. It comes with a booklet. In this booklet, it explains the operation, the steel flip to side mount, and broad compatibility with red dot sights. Oh, and this riser is absolute co-witness. So basically, you're able to line up the red dot sight with your front iron sight directly, versus the lower 1/3 co-witness, something like that. The sight sits a little bit above the red dot sits a little bit higher than your front sight post, and you kind of have to dip down a little bit lower into the stock of your rifle to actually get that lined up, if that's what you wanted, right? So I went with the co-witness the absolute co-witness, to where it just lines up straight across, and if the dot's on it, I can see it, I can shoot it. And then in the box, this is the packaging. That's the optic there, and this is just, I guess, the piece that you need to mount it to the rifle or whatever you're mounting it to. So if we open this up, like I said, I pre-opened this stuff when it first came, right? So just gonna do that. Anything else in the box? No, nothing in there. All right. So I'm gonna take this, chuck it over there. All right. So also comes with an Allen wrench. Also comes with microfiber lens cloth, and a bunch of plastic, which can also go over there. And my wife's sitting right next to me, so I'm sure she's probably boiling on the inside of the fact that I'm just kind of throwing all of this. Okay, so you push the button, you flip it, and then that's it. Okay, let's see. But yeah, so this is it. So essentially, you look through here, and this part lines up with the red dot sight, and then you just have the magnifications right here, and there's like a little raise inside of this waistband, so to speak. I don't know if you guys can see it, that little raise right there, that points at whatever number you want, so whether it's 1.5, 3, 4, or 5 times. And I think you guys, yeah, there you go. Right, so that's pretty much that. Okay, so if I hold it a little bit away from my face like so, then that's a little bit easier, a little bit clearer. But as I zoom in, it kind of gets a little blurry, and it has that huge parallax effect, where it kind of like, if you're not holding it straight, you kind of get like that black shadow going on. But I'll be able to give this a better, review once I actually mount it to my gun. But on Amazon, people, with almost anything, you're gonna get positive reviews, you're gonna get bad reviews, and sometimes you get a lemon, you send it back, you get back a properly working one. So let's see what happens with that. But there's not much I can really say for this bad boy here, because it literally just came with this and this in the box, and an instruction guide, which doesn't really tell you much of anything. Let's see how easy this stuff is to put on your gun or rifle or whatever you choose to put it on. So I'll be back. I'm back. Got my firearm of choice, and for all of you hall monitor boys out there, or girls, it is empty. It's empty. Chamber is clear. I can rack it for you. I'm just not. See? So, there we go. Alright, trying not to let it slide, just so you can see. Yeah, so this is my Troy A4 other firearm, chambered in 5.56, and I like it, love it. Probably have about 100 to 150 rounds downrange with it. But I plan on doing some more and giving you guys a solid review on how I feel about it. But so far, no complaints. So let's get to this part here. I don't have one of those fancy doohickeys that you put the gun on and it stays still. Nope, so I'm gonna try and do all of this by hand. What we need to do is take this Allen wrench, get out the bag. I have like hand tools with Allen wrench things, but I want to do this video to where you know that you can confidently do this job with everything that comes in the box. So if this is the right one, then boom, okay. So just so that way I don't scratch anything up, let's just put that there and put that there. Cover up the lenses. Okay. All right. Bada boom. Bada bam. Okay. So now there's a bolt here. Open up that bolt or that screw in order to release or widen the base. Oh, okay. So don't widen it too much, because then that happens where the little springy thingy comes out in your hand. That's not cool. Alright, so now this should go like this. I think we're good. Got it. Alright, so this is the So I'm not gonna put it to the weapon rail because I need this for that thing. So if I push this in through that pin, so all I did was hold that lever in right there, and then I unscrewed this pin till it came all the way out. And then I know that this is the rear, that's the front. So I'm gonna put this in like so. Ever so gently. Boom. Oh, and the holes line up. So I'm just going to do that and tighten it as much as I can. Okay, so that's it. So I got it mounted on that riser, 0.83 riser. So now this sits on top of here. So let's start with it far up here. That's not gonna work. That screw in order to open it wide enough to where it'll sit where you want it. I think I want it as close to the front as I can possibly get it, but still on the, I don't want it on the barrel or the muzzle guard. Let's see. I'm gonna tighten that. Okay. Yeah. So, and that feels and looks pretty sturdy. All right, now let's take this off. At least I did it in the right direction. I mean, I definitely have to take it to the range and move the dot around a bit, but the only thing that I can say for right now is, I mean, I see the dot clearly, which is nice, even from back here. The only thing that I can say for right now is that on the inside of the red dot sight, there's like a little flat device that projects that red dot onto the lens. No shaking, nothing, no rattling. Yeah, so the only thing that I don't know if it's gonna pose a problem, and I won't know if it'll pose a problem until I go to the range and zero it, is that there's a little flat thing, I don't know what it's called, don't judge me, that projects the red dot onto the lens. And as I go in, I can see it, and where the dot sits now, it kind of gets in the way a bit. But like I said, it's not zeroed or anything, so I would have to go to the range and actually zero it and then give you a better review on that part. But I mean, so far, excuse me, I like the way it looks. It's nice and clean. You guys tell me. All right now I have it on 11 on the setting. Right. I think you can see it. There. You can see it right there. So that's a good sign. All right. This one definitely has unlimited, like even with both eyes open. Oh, yeah, this is nice. Thank you very much, baby. I appreciate this. Yeah, I like the way this looks. All right, so that's that. So let's cover up. So what I noticed on the lens is that one side is more open than the other. Still haven't figured out which way it's supposed to go just yet. So don't judge me. I assume this is it, but again, don't judge me. All right, so now, so that was pretty easy. What did that take? 5 minutes, 7 minutes, something like that? I don't know, I wasn't counting. But who cares, right? You guys are enjoying the video, so just watch it, right? Yeah. Okay. So maybe I was looking through it the wrong way the entire time, maybe. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think I was, because this looks better, I think. Let's see. No, this is the eyepiece. Yeah, this is the eyepiece. So this faces the shooter. And I'm just going based off of this picture right here. All right. I should mount it first and then do that, so that way I know how far it needs to go in. So I'm just going to put this right up against my so you put this through here on the side of a hex nut. right here that you, I don't know if you can see it, but basically that hole right there, you put this in like so, and then you use that pressure to go ahead and rotate it on. Yeah, I don't like that too much. And then it gets caught up on this clamp up here, so you can't even, well actually, pushed it. All right, I think that's about snug. All right, that's pretty simple. All right, so we got this going in like so. And then we'll just tighten this down. Probably gonna end up moving it further up, maybe, I'm not sure. So, well, that's good. You can still take off the rubber lens cap, even with this mounted on. Oh, that is so sexy. Oh my gosh. I mean, the front sight post is a little out of focus. But I mean, just fold that out the way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is nice. Oh, I so wish you guys can see this. Yeah. And you do this. Yeah. So when you zoom in, the lens gets a little tighter. I don't know if that's how it typically is, but if you kind of want to remain that full view, this is about how close you have to get to it to see like a full view. But as you pull back, you start to get that parallax effect where it kind of like everything kind of shadows in. I think that's the parallax. I think I'm using the right word. But that's only when you're zoomed in at 5 times. If I go back down to 1.5, I can sit right here comfortably, and even with both eyes open, you know, get the dot on target. And I mean, from here, push the button, flip it out, and we're back to here. And then you gotta get used to it, but push the button, roll it in, and we're here. So let's go to like a 3 times, maybe. Yeah, it's not too bad. Same kind of thing, but it's not too bad. It could be worse. I mean, I'm sure I probably have to mess with the windage and the elevation knobs a little bit. That probably has some sort of effect on it, but I mean, yeah, I'm good with this. Definitely good with this. Yeah. All right, so, I mean, it feels, there's some shakiness somewhere. I'm just not sure where yet. I'm sure it's something that I gotta tighten down. But I mean, to be honest with you, for, I don't know, 170 bucks, got a red dot sight, got 1.5 to 5 red dot magnifier. It's crisp, it's clear, got a nice 2MO dot on here. I like it. I mean, you know, why the front sight post comes up blurry when that's up, I have no idea, but I mean, if I have the red dot on it, 9 times out of 10, I'm not using the front sight. This is just in case something happens to the red dot, flip that back up and I'm going. To make it fit, I had to keep the rear post, the rear sight down. But if this is wheeled forward, then I can always, hang on. Now you don't want to work. Probably gonna upgrade to some pop flip up sights, but you can always just do that. You know what I mean? And when I'm ready to get rid of it, push the button, fold it away, and I got this bad boy that I can do it. So just so you guys can see, this little doohickey right here, there's a button. Push that button, grab, flip, let it go. I think that's like super easy. Again, you guys probably can't see. Push the button, grab, flip. Super easy. I like it, super clear. And right now it's on 1.5. And right here, I got a nice good field of view. Doesn't block anything. I can see everything over here. I can see everything over here. And yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna have to do some zeroing at the range, but I ain't mad at it. So, with that being said, thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate you watching the video if you stayed the entire time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share to your friends and family and coworkers and such. Yeah, and I think we're probably gonna have another unboxing soon because a sling is definitely in the works for this. Yeah, a sling. And then whenever I decide to upgrade the optics on it. So appreciate you guys for stopping by. Catch you next time on the next episode of the Iron Bay channel. Peace.